Let's begin.
We start with the first laugh. This is Pete Holmes on jokes that have to stop.
There are a lot of things I think doing. One of them is this joke. Really? That's got to stop. Really? Cold soup? Really? Really, gazpacho? Really? It's all I have. I don't even say the full word sometimes. Just all right. We gotta stop that. There's a lot of jokes I think we should stop making. For example, when you're in a store and you're trying to buy something, you get up to the cashier, you try and scan it, it won't scan, so they don't know how much it is, doesn't scan. 10 times out of 10, a knucklehead in that situation will go, oh yeah? Must be free. You don't know how much it is? I'll wager a guess. Free? Give that to me for free. Shut up! That joke is over. They hear it 1,000 times a day. It's not free. You're worthless. Be quiet. When I'm walking on the street and we see a group of my friends, we see a limousine, always one person in the group will go, oh, my ride is here. Be quiet. No one likes you.
Purple Haze and Bobby Show. Big Dog 97.9.
Well, it is Friday, getting ready for the weekend. And our frequent message leaver has left us another message.
Do we have a song?
We have another song
Yes.
to kick off the weekend on Friday. He left it for us. It's Stoner Steve, is like I've nicknamed him.
Yeah. Because right about the time that legalization of marijuana, then this guy starts calling and leaving messages for us.
Yeah.
And they're good.
And they're good. And here's these new ones to kick off the weekend.
I really like Fridays. I really like Fridays. I really like Fridays. Tonight I'll do shots till I fall down.
It's time for
Good morning, BJ. Good morning, Jules.
Good morning, guys.
So, what do we got today?
Have you guys seen the movie Constantine? No, because it hasn't come out.
Thank you, Jules.
How about some nerd news?
Nerd news. Let's do it.
Scientists revived a zombie virus
Why?
that has been frozen underground for 50,000 years. But they say, don't worry.
Oh, of course.
We've done this before.
We've revived zombie viruses.
But only with viruses that can't affect humans.
Okay, yeah.
And we've learned, if we've learned anything, and see, this is where scientists people are dumb. It doesn't start with humans. It starts with bats, or monkeys,
Rats.
or rats, or birds, or it starts with animals.
Yeah, always.
And then they transmit it to us because we have sex with it or something.
Oh, or mosquitoes. But yeah, there's always that possibility too.
I would have sex with the bat.
Or eat it. Maybe it's eat.
Yeah. In other Doomsday news,
Good.
NASA has spotted an asteroid that has an outside chance of hitting Earth on Valentine's Day in 2046.
What a perfect day for it, huh?
That's perfect.
End of the world will be Valentine's Day.
Appropriate. The current odds are around 1 in 600.
Oh, that's actually way better or worse odds than I thought it would be.
1 in 600.
This is why we've been practicing shooting them.
I think so. But they said they'll keep tracking it because it's not small. It is 160 feet across.
Is that like a global killer, or will that just...
I'm thinking probably so.
160 feet?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I don't know how big it has to be before it wipes us all out, or if it just kills what it hits and however many miles around.
Yeah.
1 in 600 is...
I think there's a website that you can put 160 feet across asteroid.
Yeah, there is.
And then it hits, and then it'll show you what
tell
it
you.
does, how many people die, what it happens.
Oh, all right. Yeah, we'll go find that.
Star Trek fans this week, a little bit of tough news for you. Spock's home planet of Vulcan was based on a real planet orbiting a star just 16 light years from Earth. But a new study has found that it's not so real after all. I mean, the star exists, but the planet does not.
It was just a fake. It was just like a mistake. We thought there was one there.
And it's not. And so Vulcan is not real.
God. You mean to tell me Spock was based on a lie? How could we live with that?
Terrible news.
Okay.
Here's a little fun thought. What would happen to the Earth if all 8 billion people jumped at the same time? We all jumped and landed at the same time. What would happen?
I don't know.
Well, there's a website. IFL Science looked into it. They have an answer.
What does it say?
Not much.
Nothing.
They said it would feel like a small earthquake, but that's about it.
Yeah, I could see it like creating something of some sort. Yeah. But we can't get on the same page about anything, so that'll never happen.
But how cool would that be? Well, everybody in the Earth jump at once. Boom.
Except for that one guy. And it'd be like the kid on the trampoline where you super jump him, and we would shoot him into orbit.
Even cooler.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And we play jump around. Jump around.
Yeah, perfect.
There's some nerd news. How would you like to win $1,000 in cash?
I'd love to do that. Can I?
You can't.
Yeah, I know the answer.
Everybody else has a chance to win $1,000 in cash. I just want to tease it, let everybody know that it's coming. In April, we're going to be debuting something new at this very time.
It's going to be fun, man. I love this.
It's very simple.
Yeah.
So simple. You answer 10 questions. You win $1,000 if you do it in 60 seconds.
We're going to do it right here at this time every morning. So 7:10-ish, be listening. Simple as that. Your chance to win $1,000 every single morning here.
There will be chances for you to sign up so we can just even give you a call and have you play along. But if you want to win $1,000 every single morning, we could give away $1,000. Could be you.
Listening, more details coming on how you can get registered to play the $1,000 Minute.
Are y'all ready, kids?
Ha! What a dumbass.
Dumbass.
What the hell's your problem, you dumbass?
What a dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
Now, I know we can't have people running around randomly shooting at each other over trivial things.
Yeah.
But since no one got hurt here, this gets a little bit of a pass, I think, for being a glorious exception.
Okay, good.
56-year-old woman lives in a rural area in Tennessee. And last week, she got very mad at her neighbors for their music.
Okay.
She yelled at them, quote, "That is duck music. So how would you like me to come over there and duck you in the face?" I have no idea what duck music is.
I was so curious. I was hoping you had the answer.
Or how you duck somebody in the face.
I don't know that either.
But clearly it made sense to her.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe she meant something else. I don't know, but she said duck. She went home, back to her house.
Okay.
Grabbed her gun. Fired 8 shots into the air. Fortunately, no one was hit.
That's good.
Then she pulled out her harmonica.
Oh.
And started playing it. Apparently to show her neighbors what good music sounded like. Or at least ominous music. Because she told her neighbors that she was singing and playing her harmonica. This here is your death music.
Oh, wow. Oh, it got good.
Or, this here's your death music.
You're just basing her like that. Do you know that she's ancient? So I'm just guessing crazy.
She's not ancient.
Yeah.
This is your death music.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah. More witch-like, I imagine.
I think you're right. She was arrested for aggravated assault.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you duck someone in the face. Evidently, getting ducked in the face is, I think, shotgun shell, which is not perfect. But anyway, just calm down a little bit. Put on your headphones. Listen to your own harmonica stuff, you dumbass.
What a dumbass.
College spring break. An awesome time.
Oh, yeah.
Sadly, that's not always the case, though.
You don't think so?
No. Top 6 signs that you're at a bad spring break.
Oh, okay.
Top 6 signs you're at a bad spring break. Number 6, The only thongs you're seeing are on 70-year-old men.
It's rough.
A bad spring
I
break.
don't think you went to the right place.
See, so it's bad.
Yeah.
Number 5. You've been there for 24 hours and you still haven't done anything that you will regret for the rest of your life.
Hurry up. Time's a-wasting. You only got so long.
Number 4. The DJ is extremely partial to Michael Bolton.
Yeah, that would suck. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Number 3. You just won the wet T-shirt contest. And you're a dude.
Yeah. Hey, if you got them, flaunt them.
Number 2. The most popular game? O'Doul's Pong.
Oh, yeah. Nobody wants to play that. College kids or otherwise.
Yeah. Top 6 signs you're at a bad spring break. Number 1. You can remember everything.
If that's you, you're doing it wrong.
There's your top 6 list today.
Hard one.
Yesterday, I went and grabbed lunch real quick, and I came back. And then I'm walking to the door, and all I can smell is like I've just walked into a herd of dog poop. Like, not just one dog. We're talking a herd of dogs have just pooped all over the place.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why? What's that smell? And then I'm thinking, oh, no. And then it follows me all the way, and I'm thinking, do I have something on my shoes? No, I don't. What is the deal? Couldn't figure it out. And then you hear somebody else talking about, oh, it's all the way down in Webb City. We smell this. And it's like, okay, so there's something going on. Well, and somebody says it's a tree.
Yeah. We have one coworker that claimed this is the Bradford pear.
And that's why it smells like dog poo.
Yeah, they said that's what it is because they're all blooming. And they are all blooming. I know the tree they're talking about, and they are.
And apparently they can stink.
But is it dog poo stink?
It doesn't say dog poo.
Not on your research that you've done to this.
No. But so I don't know if that's why it smelled so bad yesterday or what the deal was.
Is there like a trailer of dog poo that went through town yesterday?
Or there's just there's a herd of dogs on the loose pooping everywhere.
I don't know.
But it made me very self-conscious about myself, thinking, 1, I stepped on something, or 2, am I just like passing gas and I don't know it?
And we have multiple reports of this. Chris's nose for one, and somebody else from Webb City.
My nose is bad, so I normally can't smell anything.
You weren't the only one here, too. I heard other people walking in from outside that said the same thing about lunchtime.
Yeah.
Did anybody else experience this in the Joplin, Webb City area yesterday? Stinky Thursday. Did you?
Yes.
Did you?
A Stinky Thursday in the area.
Were you affected by Stinky Thursday?
And it is not the normal Joplin stink that we get in the mornings. That's a different smell. So it's not that stink. This is a different stink.
Isn't it funny that all of us that live here, we know what you mean?
Yeah. There's the normal stink.
The normal Joplin stink.
That comes upon us every once in a while, and we're stuck with it, usually for 3 to 6 days.
It depends which direction the wind's moving.
And then it goes away. Mm-hmm. And then eventually it might be 6 months. Mm-hmm. But then all of a sudden it comes back.
It's full force.
Everybody knows it's worse around the 32nd, around where the studios are.
Yeah, pretty close.
That's not it.
That's not what it was.
Was because there's a different smell.
Yeah.
One is really, this is dog poo smell.
They're both bad.
Yes.
Dog poo is not
I think
good.
the other one is worse than the dog poo, even though a herd of dogs smells worse than a dog.
Yeah. Yeah, if you've got if you have the expert advice for Chris, let him know.
Please. I need to know exactly why everywhere smelled like a herd of dogs.
What have we all been doing for the last couple of weeks?
Watching some basketball.
That's right. Yeah. And in honor of that,
betting on basketball.
Yeah. Some of this might have something to do with that. I don't know. In honor of that, we thought basketball movies was a great Mount Rushmore topic this week.
What would be the 4 movies you would put in your Mount Rushmore? We're going to pick ours, draft style. Mm-hmm. So it's not like we can have the same. You tell us who won. You can, again, do that at Chris Purple's and Bobby Show on Facebook. You can also, of course, put your Mount Rushmore in there. We'd like to know what your Mount Rushmore would be.
All right. Ready to call the coin flip?
Yep.
Here we go.
Tails.
That was heads, actually.
It fell. You're cheating.
Do it again. Tails still?
Yeah.
Now it's Tails.
Oh, see, I went.
That's some BS.
You
dude.
dropped it off your thing.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Hoosiers, number one.
That's
by
fine.
far. Still to this day, I watch Hoosiers. At the end of it, I tear up a little bit. I get goosebumps.
Hoosiers is boring.
How dare you?
Hoosiers, whatever. Glad you took it. White Men Can't Jump, number one.
Well, that was going to be my other one.
It's way more entertaining than Hoosiers.
Hoosiers is a classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
Jimmy Chitwood.
It's classic. Makes me tear up.
Sure.
Goosebumps. And if it doesn't do that to you, you are not human.
Okay.
Boring. With my second pick, I'm going to take Teen Wolf.
It's a good one.
Teen Wolf.
Yeah.
It's a classic. Harry basketball.
It is hairy basketball, like Hoosiers. It's a little hairier, but, you know. Okay. Teen Wolf off the board. Then with number two for me, I'm going to go with, give me Space Jam. Give me,
Space Jam.
Space Jam. It's Bugs Bunny. Your movies don't have the Looney Tunes. Yeah. Space Jam.
I'm going to go with the Looney Tune himself and go with Semi-Pro.
I like
With
Semi-Pro. Yeah. It's a good one.
So dumb it's good.
It is. All right. Lots of good ones left. How about Blue Chips? Give me Blue Chips. Nick Nolte. That's a good one. Illegal recruiting. It's got all the great college basketball stuff going on.
Yeah. Well, now you've made it tough on me because I have to pick between two things. I'll take this one because, well, there's part of me, you know, that you think if I could go back and play now, I'd be really good. I mean, not now, but when I was younger.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to do 17 again.
I don't know what that is, I guess.
17 again.
This must be something you had to watch with your daughter.
I did. But it was good. It was 17 again. It's a version of one of the mini versions of older person, younger person, switch bodies.
Okay, one of those Freaky Friday
type movies.
Except for a boy, and he goes...
They smash into each other, and they switch bodies, and now...
How many of those stupid movies did they make?
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, there are.
17 again, though, but it's like he goes from here to 17, and it's funny, and it's pretty good.
All right. A lot of good ones on the board still for me, too. Like, of my list, Glory Road's a great movie. True story. If you haven't seen that one, go watch that. He Got Game, not a bad movie. But I want another comedy on there. And if you don't know this one, go watch Celtic Pride. Okay. Celtic Pride is one of my all-time favorites. So funny.
See, Air Bud, you could have done the new Hustle movie with...
Yeah, I haven't seen that, and I thought about
Adam Sandler. It's actually really good.
I haven't watched it. That's why it wasn't on my list. I need to.
All right. Well, I've got Hoosiers, Teen Wolf, Semi-Pro, 17 again.
White Men Can't Jump, Space Jam, Blue Chips, and Celtic Pride.
It's a close call, I think, today. Yep. Let us know. Chris Purple Plays the Bobby Show on Facebook, and also definitely put your Mount Rushmore in there as well. There's a new movie called Pound Cake. Has an interesting premise.
Okay.
It's a slasher movie where the victims are all straight white men.
Okay.
And you can tell from the trailer it's not exactly a big budget movie. The acting's a little suspect.
Okay.
But it appears like the filmmakers are trying to say something with it. Classic line.
Uh-huh.
I care about civil rights, women's rights, transgender rights, even Me Too. I care about Me Too. I stopped watching Louis C.K. because of that. And that was hard for me. I love Louis. That's a line in the thing.
Okay.
And another one is, just because I'm rich, hot, and white doesn't mean that I'm some kind of monster. So those are two classic lines.
Okay.
And it will be in theaters at some point.
It won't be in theaters.
Pound
It'll never be
Cake.
in theaters, will it?
It says theaters.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
In very select theaters.
At a film festival in Seattle.
Exactly. You'll never see it in a theater here.
But if you want to find the slasher movie that only kills straight white men, it is called Pound Cake.
Interesting.
Here's Rich Glitter.
This is not headline news. Philadelphia is reportedly planning to pay women to get pregnant. The mayor said they're flying Nick Cannon in to help out. Almost like a scene in a classic comedy movie, after a Southwest airline captain got sick mid-flight, a pilot from another airline who just happened to be on the plane helped land it. And if you just said, Shirley, you're joking, I'm serious. And don't call me Shirley. The fruit roll-up people are warning consumers not to eat the plastic wrapper. Yes, that's where we are in this country, and we think we're going to survive long enough for climate change to kill us? And Wallet Hub named McAllen, Texas, the most obese U.S. city. So obese, they also came in second. This is not headline news.
How about some knowledge nuggets?
Let your wisdom rain down.
The first product to use a UPC symbol with a barcode was a pack of Juicy Fruit gum in 1974.
How progressive of Juicy Fruit.
Now it's in the Smithsonian.
Oh, it is? Okay, cool.
That's the first one.
Nice.
Women's flatulence generally smell worse than men's because women's bodies have a higher concentration of sulfur.
There you go. Okay. They're evidently better. They don't celebrate them the same way we do. Right. That's the thing.
The biggest temperature change over 24-hour period in history happened on January 15th, 1972. It was in Loma, Montana.
Oh.
The temperature jumped from negative 54 degrees all the way up to 49 degrees, and that is a 103-degree swing in 24 hours.
I was going to guess it would happen around here, but I don't think I've ever seen one obviously that bad.
That's a big jump.
That's a lot, yeah.
There's a word for putting makeup on your face.
What is it?
The word is farding.
That isn't the word.
Yeah, farding. F-A-R-D-I-N-G.
Farding.
Farding.
Farding. Okay.
F-A-R-D-I-N-G. Farding. So the next time your girlfriend, your wife, or whatever starts to put makeup on her, saying, I need to put makeup on, oh, you're going to go farting?
Yeah. She'll love that.
Oh. So, ladies, as you're putting your makeup on, you're farting.
This feels like a word some dude made up while he was waiting for her to get ready.
She's farting. Farting.
That's farting in there.
We have to wait a long time while she farting. Farties. Fart. I don't know what the plural of that be.
I don't either.
Anyway, champagne corks kill around 24 people a year.
That's why.
Meaning they cause more deaths than sharks.
Really? Mm-hmm. See? Why are you all so scared of the beach? Be scared of fancy celebrations.
Yes. Champagne corks. And Dog the Bounty Hunter met his late wife, Beth Chapman, back in 1986 after he posted her bond after she shoplifted a lemon.
Just a lemon.
Just a lemon.
Hard to go to get thrown in for a lemon.
Lemon.
That sucks. Yeah. I like this girl. She was just trying to make a drink.
She just needed a lemon.
Yeah.
There's your knowledge nuggets.
Are y'all ready, kids?
Ha! What a dumbass.
Dumbass.
What the hell's your problem, you dumbass? What a
Dumbass.
Now, this is a woman who understands sexual heat.
Okay, good. I'm glad for her. What's that mean?
42-year-old woman and a 42-year-old guy were getting it on behind a fire station in Virginia in broad daylight this past Wednesday afternoon.
Hey, when the mood strikes, baby.
Someone saw them, called the cops. But when they got there, she was not happy at all for having to stop getting it on.
Well, who enjoys having to stop in the middle of that?
So she turned her sexual passion into rage.
Oh, my God, she hulked out?
Yep. And she started beating up one of the cops.
Oh, good.
Both were arrested and charged with performing a sexual act in public. They were also charged with assault and battery of a police officer.
Yeah. Did she have clothes on when she started beating up the cops?
I'm saying no.
Gonna guess she was completely,
at
least pantsless.
Pantsless, at least.
At least pantsless. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Anytime I've ever been interrupted in the middle of, I never hulked out. So never put me into a rage, per se, but I know you can't beat up cops, you dumbass.
What a dumbass.
Point of the show, we find out what we learned on the show today. Bobby, what did you learn?
I cannot wait. Starting in April, your chance to win $1,000 every morning, 7:10. We talked about that this morning. And be checking Chris Purple Haze Bobby Show or Big Dog on Facebook and BigDog979.com. Soon we'll have a way you can sign up to play. What did you learn?
I learned that Mount Rushmore of picks was today, and you said Hoosiers was boring.
Boring.
Oh, my gosh.
It's okay. You get the tingles. Like, it gives you the shivers or something.
At the end, the shivers. It gives me goosebumps. Little tear in the eye.
Orgasm. He gets
I don't remember
super
ever,
happy about
I don't remember ever having an orgasm and a tear come to my eye.
If it's a really good one, you've never had that, I guess.
Apparently, maybe I've just never had a good enough orgasm.
Anyway, that's a weird turn from Hoosiers, but yeah, we have the Mount Rushmore of basketball movies up. Chris Purple Haze Bobby Show on Facebook.
From Hoosiers to orgasms.
I don't know how we do it, but we do.
A teary orgasm. I've never had one of those.
Tears of happiness, really.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
It should be anyway. Let's share one more laugh. What do we have?
Well, first kisses is what we're going to talk about today. And it's Tommy Johnagin.
I'm single now. I think the best thing about being single is you have yeah, that's great. We can talk about that later. Kind of in the middle of something. When you're single, you have a lot of first kiss. I'm not trying to brag, but I've kissed some broads right on the lips. And a first kiss is crazy because you can't look at somebody and know how they're going to kiss. You don't know until you're in the middle of it, and you have to adjust to their kissing style. More tongue, less tongue, spit on her. It's crazy. I don't know. It's weird adjustments. Sometimes you can kiss someone, and you can be like, this is the best thing that has ever happened in my mouth. I love it. And sometimes you kiss someone, and you're like, get your face away from my face. Remove your face from mine and back slowly out the door. Never text me again.